Hey, it's Paul Venables, and this is the survey Q&A that Adam Payne and I are going to do here that is based on the survey that you guys received from us over the last couple weeks. And we had asked some questions about what you wanted to learn more about. And at the end of the survey, we had a Q&A spot where you could ask Adam and Paul anything you want. There's a little question that said, if you could ask Adam and Paul anything, what would it be? And so we took some of those answers and we compiled it, and we're going to be doing some answers to those questions here on this video. So the first one that we got was, where is the best ROI or ROE, return on effort, in video these days? Now, this question will have different answers depending on who you ask. I don't think there's necessarily a right answer, but based on people's experiences, they're going to tell you different things. Now, in my experience, I've done a lot more affiliate marketing. So that's where my experience lies. I know there's people that do local video marketing that can definitely have a nice ROE on those efforts. Now, with affiliate stuff, and even for local stuff, I would say high ticket offers are the best. So I'm sure there's a lot of local things like attorneys and local clients you can get like that really have high-end products that they're willing to pay a lot for. Surgeons and things like that, when you're ranking for those kind of terms, those are the types of clients that will probably pay a lot more per lead than, say, a plumber or something like that. Now, with affiliate offers, I like to do private affiliate programs. Some of those can have amazing payouts. So, for instance, I had a training where I found in an email that I received, a health guy was promoting a unique system that grew your vegetables. And it was feeding the soil for your vegetables with fish fertilizer because it had a fish tank underneath that whole system, and it just ran the water into the vegetables. So it was really unique. It was also really expensive comparatively to other vegetable gardens and stuff like that. It was thousands of dollars to buy. Well, I found through doing a Google search that there's many affiliate programs for different companies that had this product, and it would cost thousands of dollars, and you can get paid a percentage as an affiliate. Now, these are the kinds of programs that are private affiliate programs. They're not programs that you'll see on ClickBank or through big CPA networks or anything like that. Instead, you'd have to type in Google that niche and then put in private affiliate program or just niche plus affiliate program, and you can find affiliate programs for that space. So in this case, it was a product called aquaponics, and I just typed in aquaponics affiliate program, and then I hit enter in Google, and I saw different companies that had their own affiliate programs for those systems. So that was one way to find a private affiliate program. So when you go after high ticket offers, those can be great, and when they have a private program or something that isn't associated to like a huge network like ClickBank, then you'll have less competition. And the big key here is to try to not go after really competitive stuff, because that's not going to give a huge return if you're going to have to spend a lot of time and money in getting that ranked. Instead, try to go after the low hanging fruit keywords like we've explained in the video niche domination training, and try to keep it simple. Go after those low-hanging fruit keywords and try to get a nice converting video for that ranking that you're getting in Google, because that way, when you have a very good video that converts well, then you won't need a whole lot of searches to make that really profitable for you. So I'm going to move down here to the next question, and we have this one here that says, if no videos show up on page 1 of Google search for certain keywords, does this mean these keywords are a waste of time to go after? I'm in the carpet cleaning business and cover 7 cities. So first off, I would say no. I definitely am not a believer of it has to have a video on the first page for you to do that and for it to even be worth your time. I think that, and I know for a fact that you can rank on page 1 for keywords that don't have any videos on page 1. That's fine to do as long as those websites that you're trying to rank above are not super competitive. And if they're really big authoritative websites, like huge properties that are have a lot of authority, then it's going to be challenging. You know, even videos. If a video's on page 1 and it has a bunch of authority, it has a huge subscriber base and hundreds of thousands of views, then that video is going to be challenging to outrank. Just because it's a video is on page 1 doesn't mean it's going to be an easier thing for you. So I definitely research what's on page 1. What are the top 10 positions? What do they look like? Are they affiliate websites? Because affiliate websites can be pretty simple to outrank. If they are simple little videos that don't have a whole lot of authority, the channel isn't really big, then those can be pretty simple. In your niche, the carpet cleaning space, I would also look at keywords that are a little bit more niche down. So if you're doing carpet cleaning and a major city as a keyword, that could be more challenging to rank than something more niche like chemical-free carpet cleaning or organic carpet cleaning. I'm just making stuff up kind of, but just things that have a demand that people are interested in, that you could rank, and you could do more research in Google to see what other terms people are typing in around carpet cleaning. That way, when you have something like chemical-free carpet cleaning in San Diego or something maybe less of a popular city, then those terms can be a little bit easier to rank on the first page. And so when you're doing that and you're seeing results in Google that are not really competitive, like the websites are not huge authority sites, then I would definitely consider that term. I would go through the video niche domination training and optimize your video like we share in there and see if you can get good rankings for that. Okay, so moving on to the next question, we have, if you had to start over with limited budget, what would you do to get cash flowing, and what would be a long-term plan? Now, what I would do and what I've done before to really get my video marketing business off the ground and making money with that is I like to just go after product name keywords. I like to go after those keywords because they're a specific term that the searcher is typing in because they've done some research or they're aware of that product already. So they're more interested in that specific product. You don't have to sell them on that product. You know, if you go after something that's really broad, then they're going to have to do more research before getting really interested on a product. But if they're typing in that product name already, then they're a lot more warmed up and more comfortable to buy that. You just have to really get them over the fence to get them onto the landing page. And so product name keywords have been really good for me. And that's what I would do. I'd start out with product name keywords. I would do more keyword research so that they're kind of longer term product name keywords. They're not ones that are really competitive, yet they still have a lot of interest and people are still buying those. They have a good track record. You can do research in ClickBank, and you can also do research in the Google keyword tool to just make sure that they are getting searches so that they are a popular product, but you're not having to go after as much competition because you're doing those long tail or low-hanging fruit keyword terms, and get those rankings for product name keywords. And then as a long-term plan, I would suggest doing something, if you're really concerned about the long term, then building out a nice authority channel with those product name keywords and having that in your channel. So if you're going to do that, then I would recommend doing high quality reviews and good ones, meaning that they're not overly promotional. You're saying positive things along with the things that could be more negative about that. So it's coming off a little bit unbiased. And you're giving value to the people that are searching for those product names. Maybe you'll do some negative reviews too. I mean, that could be a really good thing for a long-term plan. But you build out a channel and you have different reviews on the channel, and it's also linking back to a website. And that's definitely more long-term. That goes into another conversation. But if I would be starting over and would want a long-term plan as well as a short-term plan, then I would go after product name keywords and then build out a channel with those. So moving on to the next question, we have how to come up with a unique, marketable, compelling angle and the whole process from research to being paid with CPA or affiliate offers. So first off, the question kind of sounds like it's a business question when you're asking how to come up with a unique, marketable, and compelling angle. That kind of sounds like thinking of like a business or something to start up that's different. Well, what we're doing, if we're doing affiliate offers and CPA, we don't have to worry about that. We're just driving traffic to those offers, and we're letting the business owner make those decisions themselves, and hopefully has a nice track record of good conversions on their landing page. So you, as the affiliate, all you have to do is just send traffic and then make that convert. And the landing page has that responsibility to make sure your traffic can be profitable. So I'm not too concerned about unique and compelling angle. Now, if you are concerned about your review or whatever you're doing for promoting your affiliate programs, then you could try to make that unique by having some negative things that you're saying, or you're really trying to engage the viewer by being really natural and a little bit different, standing out from the crowd a little bit more by doing things that are different. And I know, like, when you're looking into the CPA space, clickbank products, big products on like Max Bounty and large CPA networks, you don't see a whole lot of people that are actually giving like a real unbiased review. So that's one thing. If you're concerned with that specific thing about making your CPA promos unique, then that's something that you could do. You could even buy that or ask the vendor to ship you the product so you can actually have it and review it and make a nice high quality review video with that. And as far as the process of research to being paid, I like to do my research on Offer Vault. I'll type that in right here. Offervault.com is great for doing research on CPA products. I like to also just, once I'm approved with a network, I like to do research inside the network to see basically just that the product's selling. I just want to make sure that the product gets sales and has a nice track record, especially if I'm thinking long term. Then I want to make sure that the product has been around and most likely will be around in the next few months. Because starting out when I was new, I learned the hard way that some CPA products, they come and go, and others don't though. So you want to do some research. I know I made the mistake by actually building out websites on products that only lasted for a couple months, and I got those ranked. But then once I started making money, they would not even be around anymore. So my website was basically useless. So yeah, it's important to do some research just to make sure that a product will stay around for a little while before you start doing your work. So I'll move down to the next question here, and that is, how do you get out of your own way and take action when doubt or overthinking paralyzes you? Well, that's a really good question, because you're talking about a mindset question, and that is so important when we do anything online. I consider it doing puzzles all the time. When you're doing things, making video marketing campaigns and things like that, you're trying to connect the dots and make pieces fit. So it is important that you don't get too overwhelmed. And what I like to do, I have notepads everywhere. I like to write down notes, just physically on a notepad, not on my computer. That way I can see it and I can scribble on it and check it off. I think there's like an endorphin release when you go through a checklist and you get to check off things that you've done. You feel more productive. I like to make a nice game plan on a notepad and write out what I need to do and what I need to get done. And so that really has helped me a lot over the years. If I'm doing something the next day, then it's really good for the night before to have a nice checklist. And try not to make it too overwhelming. Even just 3 or 5 items can be really good and really powerful, because it's so easy to get distracted, especially when you're doing anything on YouTube, when you're working on your video and then you see suggested videos or related videos. YouTube's popping up that's kind of something interesting to you, and you click and get distracted on other stuff out there. So it's important to just keep to your checklist and put your blinders on, not to get distracted, and then trust in the system that you're using. So keep it simple by using one system. Don't try to weave all these different systems together. Just keep one thing in front of your mind and go through it. Like if it's video niche domination, then go through that course and go from start to finish. There's going to be a lot of gold in there, but just go through it and pick out what is important to you and what you need to do, and then just follow the system. And don't get distracted with other crap in your emails from other marketers or other new things that are coming out. I know there's a lot of shiny objects that you'll get blasted with by opening your email. So turn that off and just get your stuff done and then move on. Okay, so our next question is, if I didn't want to be on camera for the videos, what other alternatives can I be successful with to take its place with music, PowerPoint, etc.? Okay, so what I would suggest is, if you don't want to be on camera, but you're okay with your voice, then you can do a voiceover with a PowerPoint or any kind of slideshow. Just a slideshow presentation would be great, just with text, kind of like what I'm doing here, just having some text and talking over that, then that would be great. If you don't have like PowerPoint, like the actual PowerPoint presenter, then I've used OpenOffice. That's just a free program you can download online. If you don't want to do your voiceover, then you can hire people. You can do like find people on Fiverr. You can hire actors or actresses on Fiverr, or you can even hire voiceovers as well if you want to just do that and then have a PowerPoint that you're doing. So you're having some text and then you're having somebody read that text. That can be really good. I would suggest, if you're doing an affiliate program, especially if it's a really popular one, then don't go after like the most popular actor on Fiverr, because there are a lot of Fiverr people promoting CPA products and stuff, and it's quick. Like I've seen in the comment section, people are getting a lot smarter with seeing some of those Fiverr actors, and they can get called out pretty quickly if you have a Fiverr person that has, a huge track record of doing these videos. Instead, I'd look for somebody who maybe is kind of new, or at least doesn't have a whole lot of work experience with using Fiverr. You could probably find someone really good who doesn't seem like they're just another paid actor. So you can do it that way, or you can just hire a voiceover, and then you don't have to worry about that at all. You just do some text, slideshow, and then have a nice voiceover over that text. Then the next question we have is, can you take me through all the steps after the video is made? Or just say, do XYZ, then follow this course, then do ABC and follow this one. So I would suggest go through Video Niche Domination. It'll show all the steps of what you need to do to get that video ranked. Now, the question that you have is what after the video is made. So I'm going to presume that the niche has been researched. You've done your niche research. You've done your keyword research. So you have a good offer and you have a good keyword to go after. Now, if you've done that, then after the video is made, then you want to optimize the video. And then you want to test if the ranking sticks through the methods we show in Video Niche Domination. Just test out different keywords and see if you get on the first page or the second page. Now, if your video is already ranking on page 1, then that's great. You may not even have to do much after that, but if it's ranked on page 2 or if it's on the bottom of page 1, then you will want to do some backlinks and other optimization that we teach inside of Video Niche Domination. If your video is nowhere to be found after it's been indexed, then I would move on and test out another keyword if that keyword that you're going after is too competitive and if it doesn't stick. Now, the next question we have is, how can I sell something on a market where people don't want buy online? So first, with this question, I would want to know, is it that the people don't want to buy that product online, or are you assuming that the people don't buy online? Because I'm willing to bet people will buy online. Most people buy online. They buy stuff on Amazon. Maybe they won't buy a specific product. If you're, as a marketer, if you're having problems with selling, then it may not be that they were not buying that product. It may just be the positioning of that product and the angle, and maybe they don't have enough trust with you to buy from you yet. So I would definitely look into that product to see if there's other people selling that product. But after doing your research, if you find that that market that you're looking into just doesn't have anybody that's selling that product online, and that market just doesn't have any buyers, then you may not want to be in that market. I don't know what it is specifically, I know that there's lots of markets where people manage to actually make things work. There's some crazy stuff people will buy online nowadays. And I'll definitely do a lot of research on that to see if there's anybody selling and look into the strategies they're using to make it sell. And if nobody's selling anything and they just can't sell in that market at all, then I'd just skip it and move on to something else. And next question is how to find clients that are looking to rank video. This is a really good question. I actually wrote up a few things on this. The first thing I want to show you is a little resource called YouTube. And in YouTube, you can find this great resource called Yellow Pages. In Yellow Pages, you can do a search. And so Yellow Pages, as you know, they're old now and they're not as popular as they once were. What they managed to do is sell these videos, and they're creating videos, they're charging a lot for them, and they're selling them to local businesses. So let's say your niche is roofing, and you can just type in right here in that search bar to find different roofers. And so these roofers will then have videos made by the Yellow Pages. And I'm not sure now how much it is. I know I've heard in the past it's quite a bit of money. My point there is that these people are paying for video marketing services by the Yellow Pages. And the Yellow Pages, they're not probably ranking these videos. So what I would suggest is looking into these companies and say this one's 7 months old, and if you want to go after this, if you're into roofing, then contacting these people and saying, I saw that you're trying some video marketing, and see if you need any help with that. Or if you want to get ranked, you'd want to do some research to see. But the times I've looked into it before, it's amazing. Like you'll have videos that are old, like this one's a year old and it does have 200 views, but sometimes they don't have hardly any views. Yet they've paid for this professional video. So these people already understand the importance and they're interested in video marketing. They just may not have a whole lot of success from the Yellow Pages to bring them traffic. So they might be good to contact. So I'd suggest going into YouTube and looking at Yellow Pages, and then you can go into their search bar. I'll show it to you again, just right here, and then clicking there and then like typing in a niche, or you can even type in a city if you want to stick to a specific city. And then if those videos aren't getting much traffic or if they're not ranked, then contacting them. And another one you can do is you can go into Google. And so then you can come into Google and then type in your niche, like plumbing in, let's say, Laguna Beach. Oh, that's a brand name. So let's just do basic plumbing. And we have an ad for Rotor Hero. We may have better success in like a bigger city too, like San Diego. And you can see that there's different people advertising here. And so these people, if it's plumbing, maybe it's about 20 bucks. I'd have to go into, you can go into the Google keyword planner to see the estimate of how much they're paying, but they're paying good money to be on the first page in the ads section. And so I would go in there and I'd see who they are. And if this is your niche, if you already have some nice videos here and maybe you've even had some rankings in this city, you just call them up and you ask them if they want to just rent out a position on your video, and you just have their phone number in the video, and the video can have a link to their site too, and you can sell that kind of service. And then you could do a call tracking service so you can track the calls that are actually being sent to them so that they know that you're bringing in traffic. So definitely going into Yellow Pages, and then there are actually other sites as well on YouTube, other services that will do the same kind of thing like Yellow Pages. They go under a different name too. I'm not sure what it is now, but you can look it up and you can see different companies that have these sort of services where they provide videos, but they don't really provide any SEO, and the videos are usually not ranked. So that provides a really good opportunity for you to go in and contact them. And then you can do just basic searches inside of Google to see what's coming up in the PPC section. And so when you're contacting people that are doing PPC, then they're used to spending a lot of money for each click, and they'll probably be interested in getting some organic listings as well so that they don't have to pay as much. And then one more suggestion I would say too is Ring Partner. And so since the question was how to find clients that you're looking to rank video, Ring Partner is really cool because they will give you a payment. They'll pay you like an affiliate marketer, but it's for local searches. So you could do something like a plumber in Dana Point, California, or something like that, and get paid per call by using a specific phone number that Ring Partner gives you to track that as an affiliate. And so you get paid like you're doing an affiliate program by ranking for local keywords for different businesses that are a part of the Ring Partner network. So that's another great resource to use if you're looking to rank for local keywords. Now, another thing you could do with Ring Partner is you can get those keywords ranked for companies that you're approved with inside of Ring Partner so that you're making money with them already. And then you can also go out and see if you can make more money per call by other local businesses. If you find that, let's say you're making $20 a lead with Ring Partner for a local plumbing niche, but then you go in and you do a search for that local space, and if it's in San Diego, you find out there are other companies there that you can talk to on the phone and see if they want to pay $30, because they're probably paying more for that by doing the pay-per-click method. Then you could probably make a lot more money by contacting them. So I hope this video has given you a lot better of an understanding about video marketing and what you can start doing right now to get results. If you have any questions, let us know, and we'll see you in the members area.